Welcome to a semi-empty condo tour. So you walk in, obviously through this door, and we have a couple of closets over here. So this is actually going to be, oh, there's a light in here actually. I guess that doesn't work, so never mind. But this is going to be turned into like a walk-in pantry, which will be great for us because we're used to having a walk-in pantry, and the kitchen is much smaller than the kitchen we had before. Pretty much everything you see is going to be redone. So doors, floors, hardware, bathrooms, yeah, there's pretty much not much staying. And then this over here is a coat closet that's going to be staying a coat closet. Again, but replacing these lovely, hideous doors. So this tile that you can see, again, is all going to be replaced. This is the kitchen. I will come through here a different way because my husband has it all blocked off with boxes. So going down the hall, these two closets will also stay. Again, the doors are going to be replaced, and then that is going to be my son's bathroom. Pretty much everything in there is going to be replaced except for the tile that's on the wall because it's just neutral and white. But otherwise the floor tile will be replaced, and then all of the toilet and the vanity and all that will be replaced as well. Walking in here is the living room. What you see taped on the floor is like kind of where some furniture is going to be. Kind of the only thing that's really staying, and I think staying as is, are these built-in cabinets that you will see throughout the condo. We really wanted to paint them, but according to our contractor, if they paint them, they're not gonna look very good. So I think we may just be changing out the hardware on them. I don't love the color that they are, but that may be something that we figure out later. Again, all of this parquet tile or flooring, hardwood, will be replaced. But this is essentially the living room. So where you see this blue line here is the outline of my son's new room. That whole bookcase will be going away to allow another foot or so of floor space in his room. So this, what you see here from the tape line over, will be the new living room. So that's why we were kind of trying to figure out what we could fit. This kitchen is basically being gutted. This wall here is coming down. This wall is going to be not blocked off, but completely, but we're doing counter seating in an L shape. So from around here over, not sure if that made any sense, but hopefully it did. But anyway, literally what you see here is completely going away. So, but that's the kitchen now, and it goes through there, and that's all going to be open up. So it'll be much more open. And like I said, all of these things will be gone. So you'll literally be able to see through from the front door all the way, you know, into the living room and into the windows, which, as you can see, those are my beautiful flowers still from Brandon. This again is our view out of the living room. And then we've got obviously buildings and stuff, but we have a really nice view of the East River. So where this tape line is, you'll see this is basically going to be a continuation of this hallway. So this alcove here is going to be my husband's desk, and we're going to put a barn door on it that's going to slide over across this wall. All of these closets that you see along this hallway here are going away. There's going to be a doorway that goes in. You'll see on the other side here, there's a bathroom, and that's going to be for my daughter Hannah. So this is going to be Hannah's room. This carpet's being replaced. The bookcases are all coming out, but otherwise it's pretty much, we're building an IKEA pack system closet for her, and for my son, her bathroom will enter through here to the other side that you'll see in a second. But all of this basically is going away to create a new master bathroom, a bathroom for her, etc. So this is the master bedroom, and like I said, that I think will be staying over there as is. Those built-ins all have the air conditioning and heating units in them, so they have to stay. It's just the color that we didn't love. But anyway, so it's a really good size room. You're probably not getting a whole lot of perspective here, but if I step back over here, see like how big this master is. So this is actually a whole separate other apartment. So this is actually 2 units combined. So this actually, I believe, used to be the living room that I'm standing in for the old unit. And then Hannah's bedroom, which is next door over here, was the original bedroom for that. So what we're doing, what you see on the floor with this tape, is actually going to be the new master bathroom. So the closet that you see straight ahead that's going to be David's closet. Yes, he gets one little closet. I know, sad. We're gonna add a second rod to that so he's got more hanging space. Okay, so what you see here, these closets on either side here, that's all coming out, and this whole area, including into where you see the tape line on the floor there, is going to be all new master bath. So we're gonna have a pretty nice size, nice size in the realm of New York master bathroom. Along here, this tape line will be the new double vanities, basically over to almost where that current door is. So it'll be a nice double vanity area. And then, like I said, this closet's going away, this closet's going away, so it'll be much more open. And then basically what we're doing is we're gutting this shower and this closet here. This closet is actually going to become the new area for the shower, and the shower area is going to be the new toilet area. So this whole like step thing, everything of that's going to be gutted, and where you see the tape line on the floor will be a wall. So basically where you see the tile coming out and sort of jutting out is going to be a wall. So my daughter Hannah's bathroom will be basically what you see here, except everything is getting gutted in here, all the tile, all the vanity, everything. And then where this towel bar is here is where the door will come in. So when I said we were in that hallway and all those closets were going away, what's on the other side of this are those closets. So they will build a door, which actually, if I understand correctly, the original floor plan of this, that is where you entered this bathroom. So I think that this actually where you see was the existing bathroom, and the door came through there to get in. I don't know if that makes any sense, but hopefully it does. Okay, so going back out here, like I said, so this will be kind of the entryway into the bathroom, and then where you see tape lines as well is all like IKEA packs. So that's going to be like drawers and things for my husband to use. And then this whole wall will be basically shelving for shoes and not my bags, because I don't want them near like the steam of the bathroom. So what you see back there is a walk-in closet, and that's going to be my walk-in closet. And everything is basically getting changed back here. So it actually does have a closet system in here now, but it's pretty old and not great. So all of this will be ripped out. This wall actually will be ripped out as well, to open up the space more. So this is actually the entrance into this like second unit. We're going to put a wall actually in front of it. So we'll leave the door. So you'll see the door from the hallway still. That's just in case for resale. If somebody wants to break these units apart, they can. But we're gonna put a wall here because then my makeup desk is going to go here. These bookcases are all coming out, so that'll open up a little more space here, and it's a good width without those bookcases for my makeup desk to go right there, which will be great, which is a nice little use for this space for the alcove. So this is basically then looking into the master bedroom from the closet ensuite kind of area. We're also going to do where this new wall is for the bathroom. At the upper part, we're gonna do glass so that we do get some natural light in from those windows when it's not overcast like it is today. But yeah, everything is getting painted, all the floors. I mean, there's literally, like I said, guys, the baseboards are being redone, all the doors, everything. The only thing that's staying as is are those built-ins, and we're just gonna change the hardware for now. So that's it, guys. That is the empty condo tour. I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, I don't know how much we'll see of any of the renovations just because we're not going to be here in the beginning. Now, we have learned that unfortunately we will probably have to live through quite a bit of it. The goal is that the kitchen, Nick's room, and his bathroom have been completed before we get here. And then basically they can just seal off like the master bedroom area because they can enter through in and out of there and they don't have to bother us, and work on that half while we're here. So David and I will probably be living in the living room, I think, for probably at least a couple months, and all four of us will be sharing one bathroom, which is super fun when you're all used to having your own bathroom. I know, first world problems, but you know, we're coming from a much, much larger space into this. And you know, it's just something that we're gonna get used to, but we're very excited about it. So anyway, with that, I'm gonna go. It is our last morning here in New York before we head back to Kansas City. And I'm gonna run and go get my kids bagels, and I'm gonna get some coffee for myself because it was kind of a rough night last night. And I'm tired and I need some coffee, and I do need to work this morning. So anyway, I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Okay, so this is the night before demo, and I will show you what our room looks like, which is pretty ridiculous. So a lot is going on here. This is part of phase 2. When they get to ours, I will explain everything that they're doing on here because it's very complicated, like putting doors instead of the, anyway, but I don't know what there's David in bed. We have a new headboard. That is Nick's mattress. And then, as you can see, got my bike over there. And then that is our kitchen over there. We have our air fryer, we have our microwave, we have our coffee maker, we have our ice maker, and then my desk, and then David's desk with the giant TV as his monitor. Yes, that's hilarious. My little thingy got moved over here. That was Nick. Those are our vanities. Don't ask me, we have them now because they were gonna sell out. And then when we come over here, that's David's closet there. This is where the refrigerator went. That's Nick's desk. We have David's bike. You guys, we did whatever we could to be able to live in this space. And then this is the sole bathroom that we're going to be using. This is essentially become our kitchen pantry / where our plastic dishes are. Yes, I'm sorry, but we will be using plastic utensils and plates and cups because there's not going to be anywhere to do dishes except to like very few. And then we've got sort of our quote unquote linen closet here with brooms and other just sort of knickknacks. And then that is the bathroom that all four of us are going to use. This again will all be demoed. We'll go through that another time. I'm just kind of showing you how we are living as 4 people in essentially 2 rooms. How's it gonna be, Nick?
You know, it's a journey, and as I said to you earlier, apparently all journeys are supposed to have happy endings, so let's hope this reno goes well, and that it all ends up to be worth it.
It will be, for sure.
Let's hope.
Anyway, so Nick's putting his desk together here. He is going to be sleeping in Hannah's room. That is the second entrance to our
hasn't been opened
apartment.
in years.
And then that's my closet in there, which is also going to be redone. But like I said, we'll get to that when we do phase 2. But I just thought, like I said, I would show you what it looks like to combine the equivalent of 4 rooms into, or 5 rooms actually, I guess if you count the kitchen, into 2 rooms. And we're using a lot of underbed storage here too when I packed up our kitchen stuff that we had. So that's it, guys. That is the first, the before, I guess. I'll give you a good look here. So this is looking into it. Like I said, this will be hallway here because Nick's wall will be here, but this is the before. And at some point, I'll be able to do a little, and that's the after thing. But anyway, here's a shot of the kitchen from here. So they are coming tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. They're gonna start demo. So it's, yeah, it's crazy. And it's so echoey in here now, which I didn't realize. I mean, we didn't really have that much stuff. We had a couple of couches that we were kind of borrowing because ours is in storage. And there was gonna be no place for it. Obviously, as you can see, there was no place in our room after everything else was in there, since it's the kitchen, Nick's desk, David's office, my office, our room. Anyway, clearly there wasn't gonna be room for a couch in there, so, but it's, yeah, it's so echoey in here, it's kind of weird. But yeah, I'm, you know, excited for it to start. I am nervous for it to start, but it just needs to start. Bottom line, it needs to start. I want this place to look like ours. Fingers crossed, it all works out. All right, guys, so day 1 of demo is done. As you can see, the kitchen is now gone. They obviously still have to take out the backsplash, but yeah, all the walls, the walls that were here are gone. This wall still needs to be demoed because it goes, this is gonna be gone because the refrigerator is gonna go there. I obviously took all the doors off because all the doors were going to be demoed anyway. But yeah, it's pretty, they got so much done. So yeah, now you can see how much more open it's gonna be. So when you walk in, you'll literally just see all of this because there won't be a wall impeding your view. And then come over here. So this is all the stuff that they demoed out of our house. And then over there, you can see they took out all of Nick's bookcases. So he got an extra foot or so in his room, which is nice. So his door will go right here, which is on the other side of this plastic here is Hannah's door. So yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so demo is now complete. I shouldn't say, there's a tiny bit left that they need to do in the bathroom, like get rid of the toilet, but I think they're leaving the toilet so they can use it. So anyway, this is technically, I guess, day 4. They had to come do some inspection. As you can see, this like wall is opened up where the plumbing is and the building needs to check those pipes. So anyway, but everything is now cleared out so you can get a better idea of the space. And they took the backsplash off of the wall over there. They also took down this wall that was here. So where that tape line is there is where the refrigerator is going like to come out to, but that is where it's gonna then like sit back in there. And then obviously the cabinets will run over there and there and there, and then make an L around here. But yeah, so next week they are going to come and run all of the electrical work that needs to be done. So there's gonna be lighting in all the ceilings. That track light is coming down, and there will be soffits at the ends of each room so that we can have overhead lighting, which is kind of a novelty in not new buildings in New York. I'm hoping that maybe by the end of next week, we actually might have the semblance or resemblance of a kitchen up here, and also Nick's bedroom, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, just thought I would give you guys, like I said, a little peek. So this is the end of week 1, which I guess technically was not a full week because of Memorial Day on Monday. But yeah, very excited. All right, guys, so this is the beginning of week 4. I would definitely say it's gone a little bit, like they go in spurts, or I guess in spurts of what you can see and not see. But as you can see, the kitchen is coming together. They finally just hung the rest of the upper cabinets, which is awesome. There was a problem with that cabinet. It was broken on the bottom and the under cabinet lighting was broken, so they needed to get a new panel. So they fixed that. They do have my sink in, which is nice, and the appliances get delivered tomorrow, so that should be exciting, although I don't think they'll probably install them at all tomorrow. This is not exactly in the right spot, but I'm assuming they'll probably set those tomorrow. And then once we finally get all that done, then we can have the quartz fabricators come in and measure for the countertops so that they can cut the quartz and bring that in and install it. So Nick's bathroom is pretty much status quo. I think they're definitely working on the kitchen and the rooms out here first. So yeah, nothing has really changed in there at all. So now you can see Nick's wall, which now we have a defined living room, which is great. Now you can see the hallway that is now constructed because we walk here, and this is now Nick's room. So that like part here, that is actually like a steel beam that runs the entire height of the building. And those are, you know, like kind of like in a house when you have beams that are structural and you can't like move them. If they're load bearing is the word I'm looking for. That is load bearing. So you can't do anything with that. So originally you can actually see where the tape mark is. We were going to put the wall here on that other tape mark is for our couch. So we were gonna do that here. So because we put these soffits in here, the big thing with these type of concrete high-rise buildings is that you can't put like can lights in the actual ceiling because of the concrete between the floors, is my understanding. So in order to get like more overhead lighting in here, since you can't, like I said, run cans, which is what we would normally do in a house, to get overhead lighting, we're putting can lights in the soffit. So what they did is basically, you know, dropped the ceiling just on the edges. So it's here, and then it's also on this wall as well. So he'll have 4 can lights in each of the soffits. So he'll have a lot more overhead lighting, which is great. You will see in these kind of buildings, people use a lot of lamps because, like I said, there is no place to put overhead lights actually in the room, unless we wanted to drop the ceiling by, you know, probably what is that, maybe 3-4 inches across the whole ceiling, which would then make the room, you know, feel smaller and more closed in. You're not gonna get lighting unless you put like one of those strip lights, which I am totally blanking on the name of what that is really called. They're not strip lights, but anyway, track lighting, that's the word I'm looking for. So unless you wanna do and have like a thing coming out from the wall, like I'll show you in the living room what I'm talking about. That is really attractive lighting here. Let's maybe go over here. That's sort of better. Or maybe I'll go near the window. There we go, some natural light. And I am au natural as well. just skincare on today, guys. Didn't even bother to put on makeup. So yeah, so that is basically the end of 3 weeks worth of work. They ended up having to pull down these walls once, and then they had to pull down, so this was supposed to be a very specific kind of sheetrock that helps muffle sounds, and they were also supposed to use a very specific type of insulation in the walls. Well, they built all the walls, they didn't use the right sheetrock, and they also didn't have the right insulation. So then they pulled down the sheetrock on the other side of the wall and didn't take out the insulation. They got the new sheetrock, they installed the new sheetrock, and we were like, why did you install the new sheetrock when you didn't put the new insulation in? So they had to pull that sheetrock down again so they could put in the correct insulation, which again has more soundproofing, and then put the sheetrock back up again. So we've had a couple of those type of like oopsie kind of things, nothing that can't be fixed, but you know, that they need to do, and that if they were following the plans correctly or paying more attention. Anyway, it's a good thing we're here, that's all I can say. But like some questions came up as to like the cabinet placement and things, and thankfully we were here and we could come like literally see it and talk through it with them. And anyway, so that's been good. So yeah, so that is, like I said, basically 3 weeks. I think they might be doing floors this week, I'm pretty sure. So actually right below me here are the hardwoods, and then the bathroom tile, floor tile, is being delivered tomorrow as well, like I said, as the appliances. So yeah, things are coming together, guys. It's kind of exciting. And as I said, as a little reminder, this room, the living room that I'm in, will be David and Maya's bedroom for however long it takes them to do the other side of the apartment. So both kids will have their own room, but now we will be stuck in the living room. But at least we'll have a really nice kitchen. So anyway, that's it, guys, for this update, and we'll check in on the next one. Okay, so I just took my hair out of a clip because I finally took a shower after 2 days because we've had no water for 2 days. That was super fun. But I thought I would give you a little update. It looks like a disaster zone in here, I will not lie. But yeah, they're making progress. They were having some problems with the plumbing, which is why we didn't have any water, which meant we didn't have a toilet. Meant we had no sink, it meant we had no shower. Anyway, it's been fun. We've been having to like use the bathroom downstairs in like where the workers bathroom, which was very kind of them. We've gone to some hotels to use their bathroom. Anyway, it's been a thing. But anyway, let me flip the camera around and I'll give you a little tour of where we are right now. Okay, so I am standing in the living room right now, so you can see the basic layout of the kitchen. Obviously none of the cabinet doors are on up there. The cabinets are actually black. The interiors are white. And then when you see this down here, there are black panels that will be covering here and along here. So, you know, everything will be black. And we just got the hardware for it as well. But the opening here, that's where the refrigerator is going to go. The sink is installed as well as the dishwasher has been placed. Don't think they've put the stove in yet. And the countertops are actually ready, so I don't know when they're gonna be coming and installing those, but then once they do that, then they'll be able to do the backsplash in the kitchen. Nothing has happened in the bathroom here except for interior plumbing work. They needed to do that before they could do anything cosmetic in the bathroom. So right now, basically the bathtub, as you can see, is a storage facility. And, but hopefully they're gonna start, I think they're doing the rest of that this week. So this is what is going to be the pantry. So they've painted all that, they've installed. So it used to be that these were all the way up to the ceiling. So they've installed headers here in all of where the closets, sorry you guys that it's not focusing, so all these headers here so that then they can install the new doors that we purchased. So that is cool. Those are our appliances, as you can see. And then you can see now into the living room, and you can actually see Nick's walls here again. But what we ended up having them do was ripping out all of the built-ins that were here, because it gives us more square footage in the space, especially in this room, because we lost a foot this way. We ended up putting a square foot in Nick's room as opposed to in the living room. And so this opens up, you know, a good, I think it was 2 feet deep by, you know, whatever that width of this is. So we're getting some more square footage, which I think is more important than, and it was just going to be a pain trying to paint those. And then we were talking about replacing them and yeah, all that. So thankfully we're not going to do that anymore. So they ripped all that out, which is what all of this is here. You can see, and this I think is from both the living room and from Nick's room, which I will show you in a second. And oh, I will show you the lights, which look really, really nice. So I love the lights. They give this space a much more contemporary look. So I'm very happy with those, and I'll show you the ones in Nick's room too, because his are also in, and his room has really beginning to take shape. They've actually started painting it too, which they actually have painted this the wrong color, but Nick is happy with it, so we're gonna keep it that way. So this is actually the color, I can't remember. I'll link colors and things or list them down below. It's Westchester gray, I think maybe, but this was gonna go in just in our room. So they accidentally painted it in here, but Nick said he liked it. So they're touching up some places on the wall here, which is why you see some of the white. Yeah, like I said, I love the lights up there. I just think that it really, like I said, makes a big difference in. And so you can see also there where they ripped out the whole bookcase and built-ins that were there in Nick's room too. So he also got some more space. So unfortunately this bathroom thing and the fact that then we decided we wanted them to rip out these cabinets and stuff have definitely set them back behind by probably 3 days in their schedule. Initially they were thinking they were going to be done hopefully by the end of next week. I have a feeling now it will be like the week following, because like I said, they were anticipating doing the bathroom this week and also I think getting the floors done, but they still need to finish painting, and then they're gonna do the floors, and then obviously they have to do the baseboards, and anyway, obviously there's a lot more going on that still has to be done, clearly. But yeah, it's, you know, it's coming together. Everything happens more slowly than they ever say it's going to. If you ever do a construction project, like whatever amount of time they tell you, at a minimum, double it. So if they tell you it's gonna take 6 months, it's gonna take 12 months. They tell you it's gonna take 6 weeks, it will take 12 weeks. You got it. But even doubling this, I think will be longer. But to be honest with you, I think 3 weeks was the most unrealistic. Like, the fact that they were projecting 3 weeks was a ridiculous time frame to start out with. So that was not even remotely reasonable when they told us that to start. So I'm thinking 8 weeks, which is probably what it will be. So anyway, that's the update, and we'll do another check-in sometime soon. Okay, so I think we're gonna wrap up this part of the renovation vlog now. I had another whole segment where I had like officially closed it out, but when I started editing this video, it was gonna end up making this vlog like 50 some odd minutes, which I thought was just a little too long. So we'll put that segment in the next one. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it and you're enjoying renovation vlogs, you like kind of home remodel things and decorating, definitely give this video a thumbs up and click the subscribe button. And don't forget to click the notification bell so that way you know when I upload more videos, including the next installment of the renovation videos, because those are not coming out on any kind of like regular basis. Like, they're not part of my sort of normal upload schedule. So make sure that you click the subscribe button and the notification bell. And if you haven't had enough of me yet, I will put another video up here for you to watch. And wherever you are, I hope you are having an amazing day or evening, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye guys.